Okay, where were you? All weekend. I called you like 10 times. I text messaged you like 20 times. You're supposed to know.
I know. I'm sorry. I was...
Boring?
Yeah, boring.
What's wrong?
Nothing.
What? What?
Nothing. I'm just... I don't know. I don't feel good. I had a bad weekend. I'm sorry I didn't call you back.
Okay, something happened this weekend, and you're gonna tell me now.
I made a mistake.
What did you do?
Come
on, don't be all...
I slept with somebody, and now I feel really bad about it. It was a mistake. It's not funny. It's not. This is a bad...
It's not funny, but it's okay.
No, it's not okay. It's not okay.
Fine. It's like the good old days, right?
No, it's
What's
not.
this guy anyway?
It's not a guy. That's the thing. It was a woman. I slept with a woman.
Oh, don't mind if I do. Excuse me. Heard that. How you doing?
Hey.
Johnny.
Hey.
I didn't even sleep last night. I was just, thinking about the book, thinking about the book.
Did you get those notes that I emailed you?
Yes, we are on the same page with this whole thing. This is going to be fantastic.
I think so too.
Yeah.
The only thing is I feel bad that I haven't spent as much time as I'd like to, because this is a very busy time for me. The holiday season.
Christmas.
Yeah, and so people are freaking out about what gifts to buy, and do I believe in Jesus or Santa? There's a lot of depressed people out there, and it's great for me.
Yeah.
But I haven't.
Well, it's
had
slow
time,
for me
so.
because I have nothing to do but think about things.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And I love the tiger.
Oh, you like the tiger?
That's fantastic. Yeah. They're all being killed by a tiger. But I was thinking, what if it wasn't the tiger, but what if the tiger has a brother?
The tiger's brother.
Yes, it's the tiger's brother. They're two tigers that were sent over for a magic act, right?
Yeah.
They're part of the magic act, and
also all the victims
it's the butler's tiger.
All the victims are connected to magic.
Yes.
Oh.
Because they were abused when they were being trained.
There you are.
For the tiger.
Hi.
So they're trying to get
I thought
revenge.
I might have missed you.
Getting revenge.
Excuse me?
They're getting revenge because they were abused by the magician.
Oh, I'm glad I caught you.
And they're really pissed off.
Argonauts, isn't that a game?
There goes. What a game. I tell you, it's nice to be number one.
I tell you.
Speaking of which, I've been doing some work for this organization called Friends Challenging Friends Canada. We're in the middle of our fundraising drive for the year, and I wonder if you'd like to make a donation.
I'm sorry, who am I sitting across from? Pete?
Yes, I'm their head fundraiser this year.
That's great.
We have our Toonie
impressive.
plan, our Looney plan, where you give $1 or $2 a day.
Right.
Here's a brochure. You just have a flip through that.
Great, I'll flip through it. You know what? I'm so impressed, and I'm in such a great mood. Why don't you just put me down for $50?
50. Oh, that's fine. I'll make a note.
Come on.
No, it's good. No, it's good. Every little bit helps.
Pete,
Thanks.
that's coming out of my wedding expenses. Hello. So 50 is all I can
Your
do.
wedding.
Take it or leave it. Yes.
Well, that's great. I always like James. He's a stand-up guy.
Well, good. So do I, which is why I'm trying to pick the wedding song, like the first dance song, after... I can't think of... Well, I have a few, like Chances Are. Johnny Mathis? Is it Mathis?
What about, when I think of him, I'm thinking the theme from Shaft.
No, I understand all that, but all I'm saying is I heard you say that you slept with a woman.
Yeah.
Right. You did.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations, my
I'm
friend.
not
Welcome.
shaking your hand.
Welcome.
Come on, man. Don't be like
Hey?
that.
No, seriously,
No,
come
I'm
on.
not shaking your hand because I
Okay,
slept with a woman. It
wait.
doesn't mean anything.
Just because he slept with a woman does not mean he's going straight.
Yeah.
I'm serious.
Well, Mrs. Funfair, what does it mean then?
Well, Mr. Green Hat, what it means is that it was a crazy night. That's all. Everyone's had them, right?
Yeah, just because I slept with a woman once doesn't mean I'm all of a sudden
Yes.
straight. I'm still gay.
Lots of straight people will have a crazy night here and there. Lots of gay guys,
Listen,
whatever. It's
listen.
cool. Just move on. Don't worry
Listen,
about
for a man to make love to a woman, right, a certain amount of them has to be involved in the act, right? I mean, you weren't strapping popsicle sticks to anything now, were you?
it. Oh my God.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
I mean, at least a few inches of you were straight.
quite the grip. He's got quite the grip.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Well, I've been working out in the gymnasium. The gymnasium of love.
Oh!
So you been, Brenda? Huh? How are you?
Oh, good, good. Well, Friday was a bit of a bust. You know, the cocktail party? The investment club gals.
Oh, yeah.
They didn't show up. They didn't even phone.
No?
I mean, I thought we were friends, right? And anyway, Mag and Dana showed up and the belly dancers, so we had a good time, but I was just about to go into a pity party with myself, but who calls? Wonder Man. And he just knew what to say and pulled me right out of it, you know?
Oh, yeah. Jules is great for that.
Why are they blaming me? It's not my fault. I didn't have any control over that.
Well, you know what
thing.
happens, I think, is that sometimes people tend to blame others to release themselves of responsibility. And I think what happened was these women were treating you badly because they were afraid to look inwards at themselves.
Or they were just really angry.
Yeah, no, I think that's right. That you always know what to say. It's like you do this for a job.
It's my living.
Well, not for long if the book goes through, right?
Oh, yeah. That's
Yeah,
right.
we're going to work on a book.
Oh,
we're working on it. We're going to work on it.
Yeah?
Yeah. Right now?
Sure.
Yeah, I got more notes.
Well, I'm not here. Continue.
Well, you kind of are here.
Tours.
You could maybe not be here somewhere else.
No. We can do it when Brenda's here. I mean, I don't have a problem with that.
Oh, if you're sure.
Yeah.
Oh, great. Oh.
Great.
See, I was kind of thinking of an old classic like Unforgettable or At Last by Etta James.
Yeah, I mean they're okay, but they're kind of in the chestnut category, you know, like they're in a lot of weddings and stuff.
Yeah,
like
I know. It's just my mom. When she was alive, she
Yeah, look, I'm sorry.
At Last was like if she could be a singer, Etta James would.
I'm sorry to hear about your mother. It's too bad. But that's even another reason, you know what I mean? Like, you don't want to have this tune that maybe gets everybody all emotionally riled up. I mean, you wanted the memory of your mother, but you don't want it to overshadow this event. And
You think so? I didn't
well,
think of that.
you know, certain songs can do things to people. You know what I mean?
Bring anyone down.
They have a strong association for people. Certain songs, you know, like. For me, it's "Walk Like an Egyptian," Bangles, 1985. I mean, whoa. That's...
What?
Well, I mean, that was the summer. That was the summer I lost my virginity, and that was the song I lost my virginity to.
To Walk Like an Egyptian.
Yeah, Anya. She was a nanny that worked for the Houle family, and I used to do garden work for them. And you know, her English wasn't very good, and you know, we'd talk and hang out and stuff. And you know, one day I was working the lawn, and she basically said, "You want to come in and have a drink?" And we started talking, and it was magic, you know. And I just always remember on the radio.
That's what was playing.
This is great, Seymour.
Oh,
yeah,
interesting.
that's where I got the whole idea of the second tiger was the William Blake poem, you know.
Yeah.
What immortal hand or eye could frame thy fearful symmetry? And that's what I was thinking. Perfect title for the book, Fearful Symmetry.
Well, I had an idea for the title. I was thinking Paws of Death.
Oh, that's good.
You know what I mean?
That's
Like
good.
a
The
tiger
one
paws?
you said, I don't even understand that, but that.
Well,
and you could do P-A-U-S-E.
Yes.
Paws of Death.
Yes.
Well, then they just think we don't know how to spell. And
Well,
it kind of sounds
better
like
than just not even understanding the title.
Well, his
like,
sort of sounds like a kung fu film, and you know,
no,
that'll
Brenda's,
draw people in.
that was a good point. I mean, I like the pause, P-A-U-S-E. I think that's great because it's a double meaning.
But you know, Jules, you and I are writing this book. Maybe we should decide.
No,
on
I
the
know,
title.
but that was a very good comment, honey.
Oh, thanks. I have a knack for this stuff.
You know what? Why don't you collaborate with us?
Well,
I think,
no, you know,
I think it's a great idea. Listen, she's got an objective viewpoint, and it's fresh. And she can look at what we do and then say, you know,
no, but
this is
we've
good,
been
this is
working
bad.
on this. I mean, she's just coming into it.
Yeah, but it'll be great.
She wasn't there from the beginning.
It doesn't matter. She's got a perspective that we need.
Only if you want me.
Yeah.
No.
So even like the instrumental version, Walk Like an Egyptian,
Hey
no
man,
words.
if it
just
has
the-
the strains of the song in there, I just, you know, it's like, I mean, I'm aroused right now. I'm not to be crass, but like I'm physically aroused right
Okay, let's change the subject. Let's talk
Please.
football. Big sweaty men fighting.
Okay, that's working.
Tumbling.
I felt good for Pinball. You know what I mean?
He so deserves this. He and his wife, they're really nice people, and I'm so happy for him.
And, you know, as far as I understand, he's the first black coach to win in CFL history, and I believe NFL history, professional football.
No way, I didn't know that.
That's pretty
cool.
cool.
Know that. I didn't know that.
Yeah, you're black. You should know all those things.
I should know these things. Damon Allen. Hello. He's what, 40, 41?
I think he's actually 65.
He's talented.
Yeah. He's getting his old age pension soon.
He is talented and he's cute.
Do you think he's cute?
Yes, I do.
He's got a bit of a wrinkly forehead, though.
Well, he's getting older, you know.
Yeah, aren't we all?
Hit that many times, he'd have a wrinkly forehead, too. The whole offensive starting lineup, to me. Love, love, love. Number 88, they call him Shake and Bake, whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Baker. I like him.
You like him?
The touchdown that he did, I was like, I could...
Getting married.
Right.
I'm not gonna share details with you. You know, that's none of your business. It's not like.
All right, listen, buddy.
I feel comfortable doing that.
All I'm saying is that obviously there's something going on in your heart and possibly your loins. That's a bit different than maybe what you think it is, Gazer Beam.
Pardon?
Yeah.
No, there's nothing. Why am I even talking to you? Why am I talking to you about this?
Because I'm offering helpful advice.
Oh yeah, you're a fountain of wisdom.
No. I would like to hear more, honestly, because I didn't know people still thought this way. It's very retro. I'm interested.
You're opening
Pandora's
what
else do you have to
all right,
say?
Siri,
Go
you're
on.
opening Pandora's box.
No, I want to know.
This guy for his
I didn't
opinion.
know
Listen,
this was still going on.
It sure is. Obviously there was something going on, right? I mean, think about it, right? I mean, what was her? Was it her strong hands and she have a bit of a mustache on her, or what? Or did you?
I wasn't attracted to her. It wasn't like
keep the lights off and keep her on her stomach or something like that. I mean, there must have been something going on there, right?
Okay, all that aside, what happened for real? How did it happen? Like, where did you like?
I don't want to talk about this. I don't want to share this.
Come on, you're being weird. You're being queer about the whole thing.
Just give us some details.
Look, this person, this woman, is very ill, and she's not going to live. And so she asked me, as a favor, as a friend, I don't know what, to spend the night with her, and I did, and that's why it happened.
Do not feel bad about this.
Oh, too late.
Like, I know, but what you did was a good thing.
Then why do I feel bad about it?
It's normal to feel bad about it, but you did it like you were just being a good friend. I mean, in terms of cheating, it's the best way of doing it.
It don't count. It don't count as cheating anyways.
Sure it does.
Well, no, it don't, because it was a woman, right? So, you know, you're guy, right? Woman, right? It's different. Like,
No.
If Charity went with a woman, I'd like it, right? You know what I'm saying? Like,
if Andy found to Andy, it's a breach, and to me, it's a breach. You know, I cheated, and cheat is cheating, whether it's with a man or a woman.
No, you didn't.
And this is exactly what he was afraid of happening, and now it's happened.
It's sexual healing, buddy. Sexual healing. You know that song, Sexual Healing? Mm-hmm. You know Marvin? Marvin wasn't gay.
Well, I'm just glad you're getting married to an upstanding gentleman like James and not one of these, crazed athletes like Ron Artest, from the Pacers, who's going to lose $5 million in salary this year.
That basketball game that turned into a brawl boxing match.
He's suspended for the entire season.
Really?
Yeah. Well, he went out and punched that. He went out and punched that poor white kid in the face.
I know. I don't even think that was the guy that threw the beer.
No, it was so funny.
He was still holding a beverage.
In slow motion, he just saw this fist coming at him, and he's like, and the next thing you know, he's hit the ground.
I know, but I mean, you don't do that. I mean, the guys, they do their best on the court. It's just a game. Why are you going to throw beer? See, that's just perpetuating the whole angry black man stereotype.
Well, they are angry. They're angry enough, but they were angry enough to run out and punch these poor little fat dudes in the crowd.
You shouldn't have touched him. Like that's.
It's a mistake, a big mistake. And these idiots in Detroit, these were just a bunch of kids, thinking they're large.
He's gonna live to regret that. It kind of reminds me of Marlon, Seymour's.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Marlon got himself in some hot water.
So, I just, Jules, I just feel like we're getting off track here. I think maybe we should go back to the original plan when there was just two writers.
Oh, I mean, I kind of like having Brenda collaborate. I think that's a good idea.
Oh.
You know, I mean, the reality is that I actually could spend more time on this book if Brenda were involved, because, I mean, we're kind of attached to the hip these days, would you say?
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah. Well, it'd be fun, too.
Yeah, it would be lots of fun. I mean, you know, I'm a bit of a Barnaby Jones, you know, and I don't mind the mysteries of life.
Yeah.
Seymour, come on.
It's just, you know the phrase, too many cooks spoil the broth. I think we've got 3 voices here.
When you're writing.
Talking.
We're writing a book. I mean, listen, I don't want you to think that I don't like working with you, because I do. I love writing with you.
You were saying at the restaurant on Saturday how much you've been enjoying working with Seymour.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I really do.
Saturday?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you couldn't write Saturday night because you had a patient who was on the edge.
I should just go home and I should just, just tell him.
No. Do not do
Yeah.
that. Do not tell him. I'm serious. If you tell him, you're just passing a point of no return. The relationship will never be the same again. He'll never trust you again. You'll end up breaking up.
Well,
I'm serious. You didn't do anything wrong. And
Sure I did.
telling him's
That's
only
why I
going to
feel
upset
bad.
him.
Hold on there, Sesame Street. First of all, he's gonna know, right? You're gonna have to tell him because he's gonna know, right?
how's he gonna know?
It's unavoidable because after you've lain with a woman in nature's way, right? You get something on you. It's like a haze. It's like a blue fog that lurks in every corner of you. All right, that's unmistakable to anybody. All right, after you've been with, I can tell you, I can see it on you. And women do this. I'm sure you've done it before. I got it all over me, eh? But you learn to live with it.
A blue
Who
fog.
is this person?
So now Marlon may get locked away for like at least 10 years because he was in violation of his probation. I think they found him with a couple ounces of cocaine or something. And I think that was the original reason that they arrested him.
Weapons before.
Traffic of weapons. Now it's possession with the intent to traffic. Like, he is never getting himself out of this one.
Uh-oh,
No, like
that's
it's-
trouble for old Seymour.
I know the song.
Yeah?
Yes. Okay. When James and I started dating, one evening we were on our way to dinner. I'm sitting in his SUV, and he reaches over into the glove compartment to grab another CD. And in doing so, he brushed by me, so he apologized. Such a gentleman. And I kind of snuck in a kiss. That was our first kiss. And on the radio at the time, they were playing True by Spandau Ballet.
Da 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 da.
Yeah.
I know
That's
this much is true. Da 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 da.
It was just a favor. You did her a favor,
Yeah.
is what you're saying. Completely. That's it.
Yeah.
Nothing else to it.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. No. There was like, obviously, like, if you think of it like that, then it kind of seems, I mean, I've always loved her. She's just such a great person, and then, I don't know. Why don't ask me that. I don't want to think, like, I don't.
Hey, believe me, women are confusing creatures. I pretty much feel like this all the time. But listen, you know what? There's probably women all across this land in hospitals who probably wouldn't mind if you came in there for a little doctor visit. You know what I'm saying? You could probably help a lot of.
I'm just gonna stop
People.
that right now. Okay?
Oh, sure.
Enough.
Oh, yeah.
Enough. What you did was good. You're a good person. You're not a bad guy. You should not tell Andy about this.
Yeah.
And if you really feel like you have to tell him, then you have to be ready to deal with the consequences.
I'm sorry, Seymour. I should have told you.
Yeah, you should have. I mean, I would have respected it. I wouldn't have minded if you have a night off. That's fine. Ask for a night off.
I was going to take time off work, and then I just had to see Brenda, so it was a last minute thing. I apologize. I'm really sorry. I really am sorry. You know, love makes you do crazy things. You know?
It's true. He wasn't in the right frame of mind. Seymour,
Listen, I'm really committed to this book. I really am.
Yeah.
I really am. And that's why, you know, tonight we're going to do some serious work on it.
Yeah,
you know?
and you know what? I truly apologize from the bottom of my heart, Seymour. I mean, I didn't know, and you know what? I know it's your project, and I'm stepping away from it. I
Really?
don't. Yeah,
You're
I've
not
got.
doing that, huh?
Yeah, I'm plenty busy, you know, and it's your guys' thing.
You know,
I mean,
it did start out as a two.
yeah,
two-man
exactly.
project.
I
was
don't have any
comfortable with
right to
that.
be in it.
Thank you. That's very sweet.
Oh, no problem. No.
Well, it's just I had all these great ideas, and we were riffing, and
Well,
I have even
Yeah.
more ideas. You know, I
I'd
was
love
up
to
all
hear 'em.
night. I
I'd
had
love to hear 'em.
sketches and everything, stuff about marketing even.
Tell me.
I was thinking stuff we could do for the front cover.
Yeah.
Like I was downloaded a bunch of different pictures off the internet of tigers.
Thank you.
And when I was going through titles, I was trying to think of different titles to go with. You know, like, oh, here it is, here it is, here it is. I thought we could actually come out with kind of a. Just you're on my foot.